Indeed, the Sharif won't like it. This is Blue Please here on WoW Radio with Total Biscuit, and that was, of course, The Clash, Rock the Casbah. Before that, Blues Brothers theme from Rawhide. Right, I've got another 10 minutes left of the show. There's a couple of things I want to cover just before I leave, get something to eat, and then go to sleep for the lovely 9 to 5 grind tomorrow. A couple of shout-outs before I go on. Shout-out from how the hell do you pronounce that? Carquo on the Room Totem server. This is a shout-out to the protectors of Chaos Guild, who are all tuned in at this very moment, and Murloc's Rock. They do indeed. Anyone else? Let's see. Shout-out going to Kinzen, Leto, Angel Eyes, Flarmy, and Alok, who are running Black Fathom Deeps right now. Ooh, epic hacks there. Shout out to, of course, the Violent Noise Guilds and the Second Gurabashi Empire, tearing it up on the RP PvP servers. Shout out goes out to Derry, and he said, say something along the lines of up the irons. Up the irons indeed. Anyone else? Night telling, yeah, because he always wants one. That's about it, I think. Right, okay. One other thing to say, as well as the imbecile of the week, before I leave you for tonight. Leave you with a thought for the day. It's been a very upbeat, a very positive show as far as Blizzard's changes have gone. But I would ask you this. If Blizzard were to continue to add things like this for the foreseeable future, not necessarily for the next month, 6 months, maybe a year, would you continue to play the game? Would it continue to satisfy you? It's an interesting question I've asked myself. At the moment, I'm certainly in a situation where I'd say yes, it would. But how can I be sure? The simple answer is I can't. Can Blizzard continue to simply add this kind of content, and will it keep people interested? Is it enough? And is the item race enough to drive people forward in this game? Is that what is indeed driving people? The fat loots. And again, is that enough? An interesting question, something for you to ponder on. I really don't know, to be quite honest. The only reason I'm playing this game right now is because it's fun. Whether or not it's fun because I have the drive to get these new items, to do these new challenges, to player versus player, I have no idea. Absolutely not a clue. But that's a good thing. The fact is that if these really are the aims of the game, they've been hidden so well within an enjoyable gaming experience that I don't have this on my mind constantly, saying to myself, what if, and what if I stop enjoying this game? Is what Blizzard are doing enough? Will it be enough in the present, in the future? Will it be enough in the present even? A good question, something to think about, but for the moment, I'm here to stay with World of Warcraft, and I'm sure the rest of you probably are as well. Okay, one last thing to cover just before we head out for tonight, and that's, of course, Imbecile of the Week. Imbecile of the Week. We always try and find someone who's just gone beyond the norm as far as total and complete stupidity goes. And there's definitely one of those. Now let me just find it here. Where's the link? Where is the link? Where did I put it? I don't know. Aha, that will be it. Okay. Now, this guy, he's called Replicant. He's a level 60 human paladin. Now, there's a backstory to this. The first thing he did was he posted, I wasted 1,000 gold, goodbye everyone. It's ruined my game, my account is cancelled and runs out tomorrow. I thought I'd be playing for years, what a stupid way to go out. Now, when I looked at that originally, I thought, what the hell is he on about? So I did a bit of investigation. Now, the reason he is apparently out 1,000 gold is because he started the Paladin Epic Mount quest. He spent a total of 1,000 gold to get the last part, only to continually fail it since June. Apparently he knows how to do it, but the people he groups with always seem to let him down. Apparently he's sick of having his game ruined by others. He says, every time I log on I have no motivation to do anything other than try and get a group together, which can be very hard. I don't want to just buy a normal epic after wasting 1,000 gold for nothing. It would constantly play on my mind. I get stressed just thinking about it. I wish I had known this would have happened. I would never have started the damn thing in the first place, but I think it's utterly stupid to get through all that quest and then have to rely on others for the last bit. I I've done so much more than most of you have ever done to get an epic mount. Still, I don't have one. Every time I see someone in an epic mount, I get angry. I think it's just easier to quit now before it drives me crazy. First things first, you spent 1,000 gold on the Paladin quest. You do realise it's supposed to be cheaper than a normal epic mount. It does not cost 1,000 gold, as far as I'm concerned, on any server to even consider getting one. And if it did, you wouldn't bother. You'd buy a normal one for 900, or if you have the honoured bonus, 800. Of course, if you've been in the Alterac Valley, you can get the one for 800 if you actually get to the required level. So we've done this, and what really gets me about this guy... Oh, I have to rely on people. Oh, what a shame. I'm so fantastic, and yet they're not. Join a guild. Sorry, but if you're not fantastic, you wouldn't be stupid enough to actually waste 1,000 gold in it. If you had 1,000 gold in your hand, you think, I have a choice. I can either do something which requires some effort and requires to get me in a group, or I can buy one for 900 gold from a damn vendor. You foolish mortal. I honestly can't think how anybody could be that incredibly, stupidly, imbecilically dumb to actually do that and then continually fail and not have a guild in order to do this. It's like, what are you doing? Engage your brain before using the internet, please, and remove yourself from the gene pool right now to make sure that on the off chance that you do accidentally breed, that we don't have any more little replicants running around. What are you doing? Ugh. People like that give me a headache. That was, of course, the imbecile of the week. Idiot. I shall link that one in the forum. Sorry, in the chat room, so you can have a look at it. Right, okay, guys, I think that's just about enough from me. You've heard me rabbit on for quite long enough, so I'm going to end on a couple of songs. Thank you for listening to Blue Please tonight. The archive, for those who missed bits of it, or who actually wishes to listen to the show again for some incredibly highly implausible reason, then the archive will be up tomorrow when I get home from work. Cheers for listening tonight. Cheers for requesting and getting involved in the show. I'll be back on Tuesday for the Iron Forge Metal Show, part of the Downtime Down Under. That's, of course, at the end if you like your metal loud and proud. Okay, that's me done for the day, folks. I'm going to go out on a few tracks. And the first one, it's Zimmer's Hold. This is Metal. Thank you for listening. It's good night from me. It's good bite. Good bite? That's not even a word. From the Murloc. Enjoy.